God of War may be all about action, but it's also all about mythology, and its narrative draws heavily on Norse legends to create a rich and detailed world for you to explore. And while most of us recognise names like Odin, Loki, and hunky old Thor, the game promises to draw on plenty more legendary figures from ancient myth. Let's kick things off with Jormungandr, otherwise known as the World Serpent. While he might not look much like Tom Hiddleston, he's actually one of Loki's children. In the game, he appears to be an ally of Kratos, offering aid to the player. But what does he want in return? What's more, the presence of Jormungandr could serve as a hint that everyone's favourite hammer-wielding thunder god is set to make an appearance in God of War. Jormungandr and Thor frequently clash in Norse mythology, and the two have their final showdown at Ragnarok. Could these apocalyptic events be depicted in-game? Atreus is Kratos' son, and so it should come as no surprise that he's got a bit of a temper. But this whippersnapper isn't just a carbon copy of Kratos. Atreus can translate runes, solve puzzles, and is fluent in Old Norse, unlike his dad.
What is it saying?
Atreus is actually a figure from Greek mythology rather than Norse. He's a descendant of Zeus who murdered his half-brother and was banished for his crimes. We actually don't yet know whether there's a link between this legendary figure and Kratos' son, but given that the Greek Atreus later went on to kill and cook his nephews, let's hope this boy is a nicer companion. In Norse legend, Mimir is renowned for his considerable knowledge and remarkable wisdom, and it seems as though he'll be no less brainy in God of War.
Smartest man alive.
In ancient myth, poor old Mim is beheaded and Odin carries his head around while it whispers secret information to him. It's a bit like Ciri, but gross. In the game, Mimir makes the same offer to Kratos, which is awfully kind of him. Perhaps his head will help Kratos solve the many puzzles of this strange land. Meet Sindri and Brok. In God of War, these dwarven smiths will help Kratos upgrade and maintain his equipment, which is appropriate given that, according to the legend, they helped forge Mjolnir, the hammer of Thor, and Draupnir, the ring belonging to Odin. Could this be further evidence that other Norse gods will make an appearance in-game? We can but hope. Those are just some of the mythic figures you'll encounter in the course of your adventure. To meet the full cast of characters, you'll just have to pre-order the game and play it for yourself when God of War launches for the PS4 on the 20th of April.